But yeah, those contractions were real. The Midwives Brew worked for me. I will insert everything that I did, and exactly how I did it throughout the video, but it definitely worked for me. Hey guys, it's Sasha and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be on the Midwives Brew because this literally saved my life. Like, I'm not even kidding, it saved my life. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. I have everything written down because I get scatterbrained. My brain be everywhere. So we're gonna start earlier in the day before I drank it. My contractions probably started at like 4 o'clock that day. Maybe earlier, I don't even really remember that much, but I know they started at like 4 and then they were consistent until about 8 and then they stopped. But to backtrack, I had been gathering my my Midwife Brew ingredients like every time I went to the grocery store because I just could not find apricot juice. Like, I could not find it, like it was nowhere. So eventually I found it, and I wasn't gonna use this until nothing else was working. Basically, if nothing else worked, then I was gonna do the Midwives Brew. I was gonna actually wait until a week after my due date, but that was just too much. I was so tired of being pregnant. I was huge, and I was just exhausted, and my back hurt, everything hurt, and I was just over it. And that's when I decided to do it. I'm like, okay, walking wasn't helping. Bouncing on the yoga ball wasn't helping. Doing stretches wasn't helping. Well, I'm not gonna say the stretches didn't help because I did the stretches the night before and that morning. But what really set it off was that Midwives Brew that I did. Everyone talks about the taste. The taste wasn't terrible, like it was doable, but it was nasty. Like, nothing about the drink was good. It's not disgusting, but it's nasty. I put it on ice because they say that it's better if you put it on ice because it's not as hot, which it was better that I put it on ice, but when you think about it, you're just making more for you to drink. But I didn't care because I was not gonna drink that shit hot. But after I drank it at 10 something. I'll insert the time. 10:47. I'm starting. 30 minutes. I finished it at 11 something. It is 11:16. I just finished that nasty ass fucking drink. And I was cool, but I had decided to go to sleep. Please be more organized than I was. I was not organized at all because, mind you, I had not slept the entire day, really. I woke up early that morning, didn't sleep, and I went to sleep late at like 11. So just be more organized with how you're gonna do this if you really choose to do this. I fell asleep at maybe like 11:45, 11 something, and then I woke up at around 1:30-ish, maybe like 1:15, 1:30, and I had to poop. I had to take a shit. I shit on and off for about 2 hours, and during that time, my contractions started getting worse and stronger and longer. So I'm doing everything I can do. I'm bouncing on the ball, I'm walking around the house. They were just getting more and more intense, and I'm just like, what did I just do? Like, am I really ready for this? Like, cause it was happening. Like, I knew for a fact that it was happening. Like, my body and everything was just telling me that I'm about to have this baby sometime soon. So I'm walking around and everything, and then eventually I would get in the tub because the contractions were hitting, and I had decided that I wasn't going to go to the hospital until I was like, I couldn't do it anymore because they were not about to send me home. And it's already 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, that was not happening. So I finally was able to not take the contractions no more. And I woke my man up. I'm like, okay, it's time to go. It's real. So we had to pack my hospital bag because I definitely didn't. I had been telling myself I need to pack. And my family keep telling me I need to pack my hospital bag and everything, but I did not pack it. So I'm getting all this stuff together while I'm contracting and all this, and it was just be more organized. That's all I'm gonna say about that situation. And then eventually we leave. We go to the hospital. And before all this, I went to the doctor like sometime in that last week, because this was a Saturday when I took it. It was like late Saturday night. And maybe like 2 days before, I believe my doctor's appointment was, and I was 1 centimeter, barely 1 centimeter. My cervix was still hard, or however you call it. It was not effaced at all. She had not dropped. She had not done. Matter of fact, the girl turned around, so she was facing my back. So all throughout my labor, I had bad back pain, because they say when they turn around, it's back labor, and I definitely had the back labor. At this point, I can barely even walk whenever I'm having contractions. I'm like, and he barely waking up because he had worked the night before, and he works long shifts, so he over here looking crazy, and I'm just mad at him because I'm hurting and he not doing what I want him to do when I want him to do it and how I want him to do it. I'm just being grumpy. Okay, so we decided to go to the hospital. We made it there, and I was about 2.5 to 3 centimeters dilated, and they kept me. I was just like, oh my God, because I really thought they was gonna send me home. Oh, but backtrack. I called my doctor, the doctor hotline, at like maybe 3 or 4, I don't even remember, but it was somewhere around that time, and they were like, okay, come in. But I decided not to go in at that time because he was not about to send me home. That was gonna be so dead, you're not gonna send me home. I'll throw a fit. And yeah, I decided to go at 5 that morning. I got there, they got me in quick, and it was good from there. But yeah, those contractions were real. The Midwives Brew worked for me. I will insert everything that I did, and exactly how I did it throughout the video, but it definitely worked for me. And if you want to hear my labor and delivery story, just let me know down in the comments, because I will definitely make a video about that. I'm probably gonna make a video about it regardless. And I'm excited to say that I am back on YouTube. I made my first video sometime last year, and actually at the beginning of the year last year, I had made my first video announcing that I was back on YouTube and what content you can expect. But your girl is here to stay. Your girl is here to stay. And yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know my Midwives Brew story, and that it actually did work for me. It did. It definitely put me into labor, put me in the hospital, and I gave birth to my daughter at 6:56 on November 24th, 2019. And she is just the most precious little girl ever. I love her so much. Now she's gonna be 2 months on the 24th, and today is the 19th. So time is going by fast, and I just want to let y'all know that it worked for me. Thank you for watching.